Hello and welcome everyone to this auction video for this Suzuki Splash in white. It's on a 13 plate, very low mileage. I think it's around 50 odd thousand miles. I'll check in a second. But yeah, super low mileage and in overall I would say very good condition for its age. There is a few marks and blemishes here and there, but nothing that doesn't detract from the fact that this is a good little reliable car with low mileage. Loads of life left back in it. Yeah, how many was it? Oh, it's got even less than that. It's got 46,000 miles and lots of service history to back that up. I think it's not far from a full service history. So yeah, this is quite a sweet little car, and yeah, I've enjoyed driving it up and down our dual carriageway. Couldn't find any faults to report. And yeah, let's go through it and see what damage we can find on this car. Please also study the photos. I've taken photos of all the panels and wheels and tyre tread depths, etc., and interior, so please do study those photos too alongside with this video. So let's start off and see what we can see if there is any damage. So overall what I'm really seeing is kind of like little stone chips. This might even be dirt, but maybe some stone chips there, but no real damage. Little stone chip there which has been covered up with some touch up, and a few more kind of stone chips on the front end here. Nothing really jumping out at me damage wise. Even come around to this arch here, nice and clean and tidy. There's still some kind of tree sap on it, just needs kind of cleaning off I think. And a couple of little rusty, or a few little rusty kind of stone chip spots on the bonnet, but the bonnet overall, apart from those front main ones, is actually in quite good condition. Another little stone chip here on the plastic part of the bonnet, front bumper, sorry. Let's keep moving around, see what else we can see. Passenger door on the front, again some more of this kind of tree sap stuff, just needs cleaning off, but otherwise a bit more here. Just a little bit of dirt really, maybe some stone chips, a bit of tar I think quite possibly in there as well, but I would say actually overall very clean and tidy car. Mirrors looking good. I think this car just benefits from more of a clean. It's had a quick wash in our wash bay, but could definitely do with a little bit more work. What else we got here? A very light surface scratch there that will probably polish off. Yeah, just maybe in general just stone chips and dirt I would say on this car, but overall nice condition. Right, let's keep walking around and see what else we can see. There's a few marks here on the bumper, around the loading area, which is kind of typical. A little bit of touch up won't kind of go amiss on those. A little bit of a deeper scratch going on here, and some business going on around there. But on from that, a few little marks on the bumper, but nothing horrendous. As I say, the boot door's looking good. These lights, they're all looking good. I can see any cracks on the door, on those lights. And let's just check out the front, although I'm pretty sure the fronts look very good. I've got photos of all the lights as well, so please do check those out. Right, let's come back around now and start on this rear quarter panel. We've got a few little stone chips on the entrance to the door, or just chips and light scratches I would say around the door handles, as you always do get. It's a little bit of kind of black kind of spotty residue that may or may not clean off, I'm not sure. But overall very clean and tidy car. A few little scrapes here, I've missed those, hadn't seen those on here, and also on the lower sill. I think that's about the worst of the damage. A few marks around the door handle here, and a little bit of poor kind of coloured touch up going on, but on from that always good. Tiny little scratch here on the mirror. The mirror otherwise is looking good. So I would say that's a pretty good condition 2013 Suzuki Splash. Let's have a look on the interior and see what's going on the inside. Lift the boot up. It's a little bit slow to lift up, but it does support its weight. So yeah, the boot comes up there. We've got, it's a little bit dirty in here, could benefit from more of a clean. As I said, just had a quick wash on our wash bay. And we have a spare wheel in there, and again, it could do with a bit more of a clean up in here. But yeah, that's that. Overall, it kind of all looks in pretty good condition, apart from a little bit of dirt. Let's have a look on the back here. So it's manual windows on the back, and the interior is all looking good. Just needing a little bit of a clean up. It's looking a little bit dirty in the back here, but nothing a good clean wouldn't sort out, I'm sure. Let's have a look on the other side. Same again, manual window, and yeah, no real kind of skags I can see. This kind of actually looks a lot worse on my phone than it does in person. So yeah, as I say, just could benefit from a bit of a clean up, I feel. The door panel here has got electric windows which work, and you got your interior all looking good. As I said, just could benefit from a bit of a clean. This does look a lot dirtier on my phone than it does to the eye. So anyway, let's come around to the driver's side. We've got electric windows and mirrors. They all work absolutely fine. Let's hop in and check the mileage and check for any warning lights, etc. Handbrake off, and the engine is running. It's very quiet. It's got a mileage of 46,737 miles, and yeah, we've got all your usual mod-con CD player, radio, no aircon, 5 gears, and yeah, all this service history. We also have 2 keys, which is very nice. And yeah, lots of history. Let's go through the service book first of all. We've got a first stamp in 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 2 in 18, which are a few months apart, and not a great deal of mileage between them, and 1 in 21 and 1 in 22. So not quite a full service history, but not far from it. MOT certificate valid to the 7th of this year. And we have lots of Suzuki invoices here. And I've taken photos of all these, all this kind of paperwork as such, if you want to study this more so. But that is a service which is done in 2018. Another service carried out in 2017. Another service in 2016, and another service 2015, 2014 again another service, and a pre-delivery in 2013, and an old MOT in 2016. And you've got the owner's manual there, and obviously the service book. Right, let's start it up. I'll just show you the startup sequence, and we'll have a look under the bonnet. Okay, so there she blows. Let's take that handbrake off. All right, no warning lights. Let's have a look under the bonnet, if I can find the bonnet release. There it is. Okay. And bonnet's up. And yeah, all looking very tidy and yeah, very good condition. It's obviously been well looked after, this car. Just give you a little look round so I don't talk, and you can have a listen and a look. There we go, guys. So a very nice, clean, tidy example, I think. Hope you've enjoyed today's video, and happy bidding.